Hello, this is Rob Carrig with Carrig Wealth Advisors. I'm recording this July 18th, 2024. It's a beautiful Thursday afternoon here in New Hampshire. I hope it is nice where you are as well. I thought I'd do something a little bit different on this video and talk about an article that one of my clients sent me that created a conversation between the two of us, and I thought people would find it interesting. The article was from the financial publication Barron's, and the title was, "Will This Be Another Lost Decade for the Stock Market?" And it's written by Ben Levison. Some of the quotes I'll pull out of the article, the opening line is, "After 4 decades of incredible performance, the stock market could be at the beginning of a lost decade." It quotes an analyst from Societe Generale, Albert Edwards, that says, "The party for investors is over," among other things. And then the last line of the article is, "Investors have been spoiled for a while. Now we'll have to work for our money." What I haven't told you is this exchange happened about 2 years ago. So the article is from September 23rd, 2022. Luckily for my client, they did not make major changes to their portfolio based upon this, but we had a long discussion about his view in the markets and the economy versus mine and what approach they should take. So I thought I would share over roughly 2 years what has ensued in the markets since then. So as always, we're going to go to our friends JP Morgan here for the source. Make this a little smaller. So this is JP Morgan Guide to the Markets, June 30th, 2024. So just a couple of weeks ago. So the point I'm trying to make can be illustrated pretty simply right here. So since October 12th, 2022, about a week after this, or 2 or 3 weeks after this article was written, the S&P then completed a negative pullback of 25% from January 3rd of 2022. Since then, it's up 53% through June 30th, so not including anything in July of this year. So positive 53% in less than 2 years. Also want to show long term. I show this one all the time. From 1950 to 2023, stocks have had an annual return of 11.4% per year on average, and bonds 5.3%. Source of this is, as always, Bloomberg, FactSet, Federal Reserve, Robert Shiller, Standard & Poor's, so on and so forth. So why am I bringing all this up? Not to poke fun at this conversation or this person for sending this to me 2 years ago. I think it's actually a great lesson or great reminder for all of us. A couple things is that even a reputable source like Barron's can print things that are just, in hindsight, dead wrong. I also think that many people that like to make investments by sort of trusting their gut or their instincts oftentimes regret those decisions. Investing over time tends to be something where as long as your risk tolerance is right and your need for liquidity and so forth is correct, if you can ride things out, most of the time that ends up being a better way to go. I also think, and I've shared this in the past, that being negative sounds smart. I don't have any data to support that. To me, that is purely anecdotal. But the person that has sort of the critical take on things oftentimes sounds like the smarter person, and someone who is just like, I don't know, I just think everything's going to work out, sounds sort of Pollyanna. So I would encourage people, as always, to not get caught up in confirmation bias, reading an article that already supports your viewpoint and saying, see, this is what I thought. When it comes to investing, rarely, in my experience, does that help. So hopefully you found this interesting. If we can help with anything, as always, we're available. My email is rob.carrig@stewardpartners.com. Thanks and enjoy the rest of the summer.